Hey, welcome back to Remember That. And we've got Richard Yule on here. Are you the showrunner itself? Are you producer or how do
Yeah,
I?
all of it.
Okay. All right.
No, so I'm one of the co-founders, and really, the way it works now, I do a lot of everything. I mean, I put together the schedule, and I do the vendors, and it's me and my buddy Corey. Basically, are kind of in charge of putting Frankencon on, and then we are lucky enough to have a ton of people that give us their time to help us as well.
Well, that's awesome, man. I've got a buddy at work, man, and he talks you guys up. And I'm definitely going this year.
Awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Where is it located at?
Yeah.
So we are in Alcoa, Tennessee, which is right outside of Knoxville, but it's connected to McGee-Tyson Airport. So it's technically in Alcoa, Tennessee, but it's right next to the Knoxville Airport. You actually can... We have a lot of people that... a lot of attendees that fly in and stuff, and they like it because you can fly into the airport, you can just walk over to the hotel. It's a short walk on a breezeway right to the hotel. So, and you really don't need a car or anything the whole weekend. So works out pretty good for us.
That's
it's
awesome.
It's a beautiful place too. I mean, it's a nice hotel, and the ballrooms are we basically take over all their event space. We basically have they have two massive ballrooms, and then the lobby area, and even some of the hallway. So I mean, we just kind of take over the whole thing for the weekend, and especially the bar area too at nighttime. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
That's awesome.
Okay. Now, is that at the Hilton? Is that a Hilton?
So yeah, it is a Hilton. It's
Okay.
the Hilton Knoxville Airport in Alcoa, Tennessee is its name.
Yeah, I've been in there before. We used to have Christmas parties there. It's a pretty nice place, man. They got a real cool pool in there they used to have, if it's still there.
It's still there, yeah. It's still there. I never go to it. I need to. I may do that this year. We have a couple of guys. It's really funny. If you go down there at 6 o'clock in the morning, they're in there each morning, every year.
Oh, really?
And it's really funny. Not to age myself, but my prom was there.
Okay.
Back in 90s. I mean, that was 96.
Oh,
well,
my prom was in
right
96 too.
Yeah, you're right there with us, because we're 96. 96 was junior prom, 97 was senior prom.
Right.
I graduated in 96, so I only went to my senior prom.
All right, so we're a year behind you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're all the same age here.
Yeah,
so
cool.
How long has Frankencon been going on?
So it's this will be our 5th year. So we started basically right after COVID. We did an event here in Maryville called An Evening with Felissa Rose in June of 21, I believe. And so Felissa Rose, obviously, Sleepaway Camp. It all started from another friend of mine that I did a podcast with. His name's Matt Henry. He still does the con with us, but he was one of the founding partners of Frankencon as well. So he had this idea. He came to me with this idea to bring in Felissa Rose, and we had a connection to an event space down here that, could hold about 100 people. So we put it together, sold it out, and we basically wanted to do it again. And the more we kind of got into it, and right after COVID was a special time we have found. Like, people were just like clamoring for any entertainment they could get a hold of, basically. Right. I mean, honestly, like we also did a Cannibal Holocaust event at Central Cinema in Knoxville, and it was like on a Wednesday, and I think we got like 60 people in that thing. So it was just right after COVID. It was just, there weren't that many events that were going on, and people were just very, they wanted to get out of the house.
Yeah, just looking for something to do. Yeah.
Right.
So we wanted to do it again, and I basically came up with, like, if we want to do it again, the way you have to have vendor. I mean, it basically spiraled into a convention when we didn't really mean for it to. But that was kind of the only way that we could kind of do what we wanted to, So, so I knew of the Hilton. I wanted to really keep it in town here, just because I love my community and stuff. And there's so many things in Knoxville, and Knoxville gets a little more expensive, and it's a broad place, and I just knew that. Really was what I love about the hotel for me as a convention runner is, like, we fly in the guests and they just walk over. I don't have to, like, deal with, like, travel,
ease of access.
Traveling,
Yeah.
because it's probably 30 minutes to a venue in Knoxville if we got
Right.
it. So then you have to either correlate all the flights to kind of land together and get all the But I'm guessing that some celebrities may not want to ride with other. Yeah, it just becomes a whole big thing. So it eliminates a large portion of my anxieties and stuff. Is just fly them in and they just walk right over.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. As far as Frankencon, I guess it's 2026 this year. What's some of the guests you got lined up, man? What's going on there this year?
So yeah, it's pretty incredible, honestly, like the way we've worked. I mean, our first year, we had a pretty banging year with, like, we got Joe, Bob, and Darcy. We got 3 people from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. We had Mark Patton and Kim Myers and the director Jack Shoulder. We got Brian Bremer from Pumpkinhead and Society and Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 5. So, we started off the gate pretty good with guests, and then we've just gone, kind of higher from there. We've had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre reunion with the guys. 2 years ago, we had John Dugan, William Vale, and Alan Danziger. So we had those 3 there. I tried to get others and I couldn't, so it's not my fault. And that's what happens sometimes, right? Like you have these grand plans of doing things, and sometimes you can't work it all together. But we did that that was the 50th, I think, anniversary.
That's awesome. Yeah, we just actually got done interviewing Terry McMahon, played Pam. That's the reason we were late getting you on here tonight. So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, she's real cool, man. She's
lady.
real cool.
Very sweet lady. We loved her.
Yeah, that's great. So and we try to do reunions like every show. Reunions are fun because you can just get a poster signed. That's what a lot of people do. So for our 5th year, we're bringing the Scream Queens back. We got them 2 years ago, but Linnea Quigley, Brink Stevens, and Michelle Bauer, they'll all be there again this year, and they're amazing. If you've never met any of them, you have to meet them. They're all.
I want to meet Trash Bad, man. I swear I do.
Yeah, Linnea, you have to meet Linnea. Like, Linnea is the sweetest person. She's just so sweet. And she's a legend. Just with, if you look at some of the things she's done, it's just amazing. And Michelle Bauer, she did a lot of things in the 80s and 90s and then kind of took a break, and kind of went on and just lived her life. And now she's kind of back in the convention circuit and doing some independent movies and stuff. So, and obviously she's from Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers is the big one for her. Now all 3 of the ladies were in Sorority Babes and Slimeball Bowl-Rama, which when I was growing up, that was like, I loved that movie. They're also in Nightmare Sisters. If you've never seen Nightmare Sisters, which probably a lot of people probably haven't, it's a great movie. It was filmed during Sorority Babes, and it was filmed like over the weekend. They just used the same equipment that they had, and they just filmed it in a house. And it's a great 80s flick. Something I'm really excited about this year is we're doing a Toxic Avenger reunion. So we have Mark Torgel, who played Melvin the Mop Boy. We have Gary Schneider, who played Bozo. And we've got Mitch Cohen, who was the suit actor for Toxie. And he has only just started doing conventions. I mean, I think this is going to be like his third or fourth one. So that's really special to have all three. And we try to really put people in the middle of the movies too. So we have a VIP screening, and you can buy a separate ticket for it too. But we have limited tickets on both of those. But on Friday night, June 26th, we are doing a screening of the Toxic Avenger, but not just screening it. We'll have a live commentary by the three actors that were in the movie. So it's kind of like a live DVD commentary track. We do it every year. Last year we did Chopping Mall with Kelly. Yeah, we had Kelly Maroney, and we did Chopping Mall with her. The year before, I'm probably gonna get.
Why didn't I know about this, man? I would have been all over that, man. Chopping Mall is one of my favorite movies.
You know, it is funny. I honestly think the hardest part about putting on an event is actually making people aware of it.
Right.
You know, because, I mean, especially for us, I mean, we have a very, very small budget. I mean, it's basically just me and Corey that kind of fund this thing, and we have to be smart about it, and,
right.
It's not a massive convention. It's a nice little small old school hotel, convention. You're not going to be swamped with people all weekend. You're not going to be standing in line all weekend. I mean, Joe Bob's line was probably the longest we have, especially the first year. Joe Bob's line was insane.
Right.
But for the most part, I mean, we're 3 days this year, so I mean, you won't have too many issues just like waiting in line. A lot of times if you see a line, you can just go somewhere else, come back 20 minutes later, and it'll be down. So that's what I like about. I mean, we try to make it like low stress. So
right.
So anyway, yeah, we've got the Toxic Avenger people, and also with Linnea Quigley this year. And I've been trying to get this one for a couple of years now, and we could never make it work. She's one of the nicest people I've talked to. Honestly, all the guests we have are just great. We really are lucky of the genre we picked and kind of the years we've picked. And they're just the best people. We never have any issues with them. But we've got Amelia Kincaid, who is better known as Angela from the Night of the Demons trilogy. And so we'll have...
that's awesome.
So we'll have her and Linnea at the con together. So that's really fun. And someone who you don't see much around here that often is Camille Keaton from I Spit on Your Grave. So just by me naming these movies, you see what kind of convention right? Like we call it this year I gave it the tagline 3 days of old school horror, and I really do believe that, We've also got Rhonda Shear from Up All Night. We had her last year, and she's coming back. So she's super nice again. She's great to meet. If you remember Up All Night on USA Network, Gilbert
Watched
Godfrey
it
and her
every weekend. Yep.
Yeah. And she's great to talk to. She's got a ton of stories. So I mentioned Brian Bremer was at the first one. He's actually been at every con we've had. So he's been at all 5 conventions. He's a really good friend of mine now. We didn't know him, by the way, and he's just such a nice guy. He played Bunt in Pumpkinhead, so he was a kid that drove Ed Harley to the
Ed Harley
to the forest or the woods or whatever. But he was also Pino in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 5, The Toy Maker. If you've never seen that movie, it's a must watch.
I need to check that one out. I think I've seen it, but it's been a long time. There's a
I
lot of
saw
these
it.
movies I got to watch again, catch myself up.
Oh, 100%. And then he's in Society as well. He's also in a movie that really, I don't know many people talk about it, but it's Spontaneous Combustion. So that features Chucky himself, Brad Dourif, and he's in the movie, but Brian is at the beginning, and that's a really good movie. You should check that out as well. We kind of have a Stephen King double feature this year. We have so Maximum Overdrive. Everybody knows that movie, even if you don't know the movie, right? And I mean, the star of that movie, honestly, is the Green Goblin head on the front of that truck, right? Such a striking image. Well, that was restored by Tim Shockey. And so he has created a Maximum Overdrive mobile museum. It's a trailer, and he's got he's got the mask inside the trailer. You can go in, take pictures.
That's awesome.
See it. And it's beautiful. Like it's beautifully restored. But also we have, if you've ever seen Pet Sematary, one of the most frightening images that around in cinema is Zelda. The sister that they kept in the room. So that was played by Andrew Hubestek, and so he's going to be with us as well. And I just posted that we're doing a double feature photo op. So you can actually get your photo taken with him and the Green Goblin head.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, and then we do have Michelle Santiago. She's been in Terrifier 2 and then and Stream, that movie Stream. So, and she's been a background character in like Fallout and a ton of other things that's good that's been going on here lately, especially in I think the Atlanta area. So she's going to be there. So if you're a Terrifier 2 fan and you have that poster, she'd be a good one to add. And then finally we have Danny Hassel from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5. So he's in Part 4 too. He's Part 4 and 5. He plays the boyfriend, Dan. And I mean, famously, he gets turned into a motorcycle in the fifth one. So. But so we have these major actors from these huge films, that we all grew up with, rented their movies from the video store and stuff. But not only that, but we love the indie film part.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. So, speaking of Rhonda Shear and indie films, we interviewed an actress, Mel Heflin, a few months ago. Have you ever heard of her?
Oh, I think I have, yeah.
Yeah, she's all over Tubi and all, and she's actually working with Rhonda Shear right now. She's like one of her background people. She's always on videos with her. And she told me that, because I was asking her if she's going to come to any cons around here. And she said, if you know of anybody, just tell them to reach out to me. And she said she would love to come to some of the cons around here. So if you guys, if you want to reach out to her, I've got her email and stuff I can forward to you.
Okay, yeah, I may hit you up. We've got, we have somebody similar to that, whereas she's all over Tubi, and she's with Rhonda, Jessa Jupiter Flux. So she was in Murder Size, Debbie Does Demons, and so we've got her coming along with Donald Farmer. And if you don't know the name Donald Farmer, I mean, he's been directing movies since the 80s at least, but I think he goes back even further. So he did Debbie Does Demons, but they've also just finished a movie called Scream Queen Weenie Roast. And Jess is part of that. And so we're going to be doing we're doing a pre-show of that. So on Thursday, there's just, I'm going to spit out a lot of information. So if you can't keep up, you can always go to frankencontn.com. I'm updating the website as we speak and adding some of this stuff. But on Thursday,
right now.
So on Thursday, the 25th, we'll have a pre-show party. It's the Scream Queen Weenie Roast World Premiere. So that's completely free. You don't need a Frankencon ticket. You just come to the hotel, find the room that it's in, and watch it. And we're even gonna have free hot dogs. So, and Donald Farmer will be there, and Jessa will be there. They'll be hosting it. It'll be a blast, and it's free entertainment. So, if you're in the area and you don't really have the cash to spend to come to the con, you can come to that for free.
That's awesome. So, in your opinion, what would be the best day to come? Friday, Saturday, or Sunday?
Well, Saturday is always the busiest day at any con. That's just it's when everybody's there and people, everybody has off. They worked all week, and then Saturday is just usually very busy. Our Friday nights are pretty busy because we open at 5. So you could, if you work, a normal job, if you want to, you can come right afterwards. And the vendor hall is open till 9. This year we're doing something really special that we haven't talked a whole lot about because I'm getting some things together. And in May, we're going to really push to get this out. But it's called Sunday FX. That's what we're calling it. So on Sunday, there's a few special things happening. A couple of which I'm proud of because I've been wanting to do this. But it's very hard for us. But I just made it a point to do. If you're a first responder or in the military, just show your ID and you get them free on Sunday. So,
okay, cool.
So Sunday is great for that. If you've got a family, you can at least, and we're 12 and under for kids free. So all 3 days, 12 and under are free.
Okay, cool.
So, we try to do things that a lot, some cons do that. Some cons, it's like 9 and under, some cons don't give you anything off, for kids, but, we try to keep in mind, that, none of us are filthy rich going to these things. So we want everybody to have fun and everybody to be able to come. Sunday, if you like special effects of movies, Sunday is probably the day to come because, like I said, we're calling it Sunday FX. So what we're going to do is we have a Cosplay 101. It's an hour class with some of the best indie cosplayers in the area, hosted by, on Instagram, she's Zombielicious. You may know her as Corey Cryptid or Corinne. She's big in this area. She's a hell of a cosplayer, a very nice person, and I couldn't really do we wouldn't have a costume contest without her. So we do have a cosplay contest on Saturday, and she hosts that. So if you like to dress up all 3 days, you'll have a blast. So we got the Cosplay 101. We've got and then we're going to have live demonstrations of how to make like your own special effects, like bruising and scars and stuff like that. Kaylee Guerrero is somebody that we met, I want to say 3 years ago, and she's just been a blessing because she's a very nice person. If the last name sounds familiar, she's actually the youngest child of Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, okay.
Hall of Famer, wrestling legend Eddie Guerrero.
R.I.P. Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
That's right.
So she's on, so she loves horror movies. She's been in, she's an actress and she's a special effects person. So she's going to do a live demonstration, for everybody. And then, we have somebody by the name of Mischief the Clown. If you've never seen her, she's been in a few movies, a few Tubi movies you might have heard of. And, she's gonna be doing a whole hour of live demonstrations and just kind of a one-woman show. So
yeah, she may be coming on the podcast pretty soon. Daniel probably doesn't even know about that yet, but I've been in contact with her, so she may be coming on the podcast.
She's very nice.
Yeah, she is.
Nice. Yeah, she's very cool. So she'll be there, and then we do something a little different. And I always say that, I mean, this Frankencon wouldn't be Frankencon without really the three, for sure, the three of, me, Corey, and Matt. And Matt really came up with these scene breakdowns, what we do, and they really make Frankencon special. He usually hosts them. So what they are is like, we'll take a scene from Pet Cemetery with Zelda on Sunday, and instead of doing like a live commentary over the whole movie, they'll just do it over the scene. So we're going to do that with Danny Hassel turning into the motorcycles. So the actors will just give you, if you really want to know what's going on, at the time of inside the movie, that's just something very cool that we offer. So I'm very excited about all those.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a good time, man. It really does.
Oh yeah, man. Definitely.
But really, my answer is come all 3 days. But if you're going to pick a day, if it depends on your mood. If you want it chill, I would say Sunday. If you kind of want to be there where all the action is and where all the highlighted panels are going to be, it's Saturday. Because here's the thing about Saturday is if you come on, let's say you buy your 1-day ticket, that ticket goes till almost after midnight. Because the thing is our vendor floor closes at 7, but at 7, the Franken Film Fest happens. So we do a short film fest that's crazy. They're usually bunker films, and they're short films. So we show like 15 movies, and it's we give it about an hour and a half or so. Some of them are fake trailers, some of them are 10 minutes, some of them are 5 minutes, they're just all different lengths. Last year we had some animated ones, we had some kind of puppet themed ones. So the film fest is just very cool, and it's included in the general admission ticket. Also included in the general admission is the thing that happens at 9 o'clock, which is Rhonda Shear's Up All Night Slumber Party. So it's an hour show hosted by Rhonda, and there'll be screen queens, there'll be special guests, it'll be fun. It'll definitely be something, you won't want to miss. And then we don't stop there, because at 10 o'clock on Saturday, we have Brian Bremer's Karaoke of Madness. People have been hounding us for 4 years to do karaoke, and we've just never really had the time. For us moving into the 3, because we used to only be 2 days, but with us going into Sunday, it just gives us a lot more leeway to do things. So, So we'll have karaoke hosted by Brian Bremer, and he's amazing, by the way. Even if you don't necessarily go to get his autograph or anything, go talk to him. He's a wealth of knowledge. He loves the movies, and he loves the fans, and he's just great. So I highly recommend Saturday, just because you get more bang for your buck, especially if you want to stay. There's a restaurant on site. We do have a food truck on site as well. The Alcoa area, I don't know if y'all get over here that much, if y'all are live here or where y'all are.
I'm just 30 minutes away, baby.
Oh yeah. So the Alcoa area, if you drive right underneath the Alcoa highway from the hotel, now there's like 15 restaurants over there.
That's Texas Roadhouse is out there.
Yeah, there's the Texas Roadhouse, there's a Chop House, there's a
Blue
Freddy's,
Moose,
there's Super
Kickback Jacks.
There's just a ton. There's a Taco Bell, there's there's just all sorts of stuff. So so there's food nearby. And there's a grocery store too right there. So if you stay the weekend, and you want to get snacks and stuff, you can really do the whole weekend as a just on a budget, is what I'm saying.
Right. I mean, that sounds like a good time. Do you have spots for vendors that are open? Can people still get vendor spots, or are you full?
So honestly, at this point, we are pretty much full. You can always send an email, and if something happens and we lose a couple, if you're, I mean, last year I had a couple people back out like within a week or two of the show, and I reached out to people that were on our waiting list, and we filled them with those. So if you're okay with like maybe being a last minute add-in, that's really easy to do, and we can I add it for next year, so when I'm looking for vendors, I can reach out to them next year. It's been a while. Like, I mean, we had to raise our prices a little bit because we went 3 days, and just, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but just prices have gone up on everything. So we did raise our vendor prices, but what we did was we lowered the ticket prices. So honestly, right now I'm trying to think.
Yeah, we were talking about putting a booth up there. I don't know what we would kind of do, but we love to talk about horror movies so much. We was trying to figure out something we could do as a vendor or something like that up there.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, and I can offer this to y'all if y'all want a table. I mean, we have a lobby area, and I put people out there. And if you just want to promote the podcast, you can interview people, do stuff like that. We can talk about that later.
Sweet.
Yeah, man. That sounds good.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about community, right? And I blame Corey for that, because, Corey really made me learn and focus on community. But that's what it's all about now, I mean, me and him, we have normal jobs. I mean, convention, nobody is doing a convention. Well, nobody of our size is doing a convention to retire anytime soon,
Right.
I mean, it really is for the love of it. But right now we have tickets for our 3-day pass is $55. If you want to go on Friday, it's a little over $23. Saturday admission is a little over $27, which most cons, the Saturday pass is about $40. So,
no doubt, you got good prices, man.
Yeah, and then Sunday is a little over 23 as well. So, we do have VIP passes, which are on the website, and they're 113. They have tons of perks, including that Toxic Avenger screening and just other stuff. If you want to, if people are interested in the VIP, they can look that up. And the swag bags, I don't have anything up here. I try to have stuff laying around to show people, but swag bags, we kind of failed last year, and we got called out on it, and it was fair. And I knew going into last year that I did not do a good job on the swag bags, and I felt, it was one of those things. And you apologize, you try to learn from it. And this year, I mean, we've got keychains, we've got enamel pins, we've got we've got custom Frankencon stuff that will be in the swag bag, and the bag itself is a custom Frankencon swag bag with our logo and stuff. So, I mean, it's just one of those things where we're not perfect, but we try to learn from it and just do better the next time. So, also with just doing it ourselves, it becomes a lot,
No doubt.
Here we have a little more help. We've had more people reach out and such. So that's been a big weight off of my shoulders, at least.
Yeah, man. It sounds like you're putting on an awesome event, and I'm glad I learned about it, man, because you got some people on there I want to meet. So definitely, I'm going to be making plans there. And
what's really cool about the hotel too is, like, if you've ever been there. So on Friday night and Saturday night, inside I call the panel room the Watchtower. So inside the Watchtower, there's a cash bar in there, so you don't have to leave the room. You can just go to the back, get a drink. But even if you don't want to do that, even if you don't want to do any of the panels or anything at night, you can go to the bar at the hotel. It's a really cool bar.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It's like a circle. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like this little island, and it's just really cool. I love it.
It is something from The Shining. It gives me that type of vibe.
Yeah, and it's super cool because like people will just sit like on the couches like near the bar and just talk till 2:00 in the morning. I mean,
yeah,
and it's just a cool vibe. But you'll go up to the bar and like you'll see all the guests just hanging out. And I mean, most of the time, you can talk to them and they're really cool about it. We just have a very cool atmosphere about us.
Man, it does. It sounds awesome. And I have just now started going to more cons.
Oh, nice.
So I'm still very new to the whole experience. So I'm really looking forward to this. Yes.
So we're a great beginner con too, because we're not like 8,000 people or. I mean, Fanboy, I don't even know what Fanboy is at now, 20, 25,000. I don't know, but it's a lot of people. And, I mean, in this day and age, I mean, I have anxieties and most people do, I think, nowadays. So sometimes you don't want to be around just a ton of people. So we have a really good environment and just everybody gets along and yeah. One of the things we're doing this year is we actually are doing something that a lot of cons try to do, but we finally, a company reached out and is helping us. If you download the app in either in Google or iOS, you can download Con-Track. That's TRACK. Download that app. It'll have a bunch of cons in there, but about the 7th or 8th one is Frankencon. You can click on that, and it takes you basically into our own app. So then when you get in there, at the bottom, it'll have guests, and you click on guests, and it'll show everybody, and click on vendors, it'll show the vendors, and I'm constantly updating it, and it even has a schedule in it and all that. So, and that will be updated all weekend long. So if there's a change, you just keep an eye on that app.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Like that to me just puts us in the upper echelon, makes things easier for the attendee,
Oh yeah.
Because it's just hard to let everybody know about every little thing with it, especially scheduling changes or something like that, or even guest changes. I mean, if somebody's going to leave early or something like that, we can even put that in there. Also, inside that app is going to be a kind of, well, I'm going to call it the horror hunt, but it's a scavenger hunt that's going to go on during the show. I'm still working out the details on it, but it's a really cool concept. It'll probably be a list of things, and you can either, you might have to go to a booth and ask somebody something, or you might have to go to a certain part of the hotel and see what the password is, or the kind of the name. There'll just be a lot of options that we have with the scavenger hunt. So I'm really excited to build that.
Yeah, man, it sounds like you guys are putting on an awesome event, and I know for myself, I'm looking forward to coming to it, and I'm definitely going to spread the word. And in this podcast, I'll put all the links to anything you want me to put in there, and we'll get it out there for you, man, and spread the word, because it sounds like you've got a good thing going, man. And I love the fact that it's local, and it's not like you said, it's not something like Dragon Con. I used to go to that back in the teens, and it was always so, busy.
I love every con, right? Like I've been to in 2005, I went to San Diego Comic-Con, thank goodness, because I wouldn't go there now. Same thing, like I got to go to WrestleMania in 2019, right before COVID, and I'm so glad I did, because I'll probably never be able to go again. And so I love going to cons and events and stuff like that. And it's just really cool to have this one here. We did have a billboard last year on Alcoa Highway, so that was exciting. Probably not going to have that this year, but if you see us at local events, we do, if there's a con around here, sometimes we set up a table and talk to people and try to get the word out that way and stuff. So, but it's definitely a grassroots kind of thing. It's definitely, word of mouth. We are friends with, I don't know if you've ever heard of Scarefest in Lexington, but
I've heard of it. I haven't been, but I have heard
it's
of it.
great. You got to go, but it's a big one. I mean, it's 30,000 people, but it is a great con. In June, they're doing. I know the owners and the con runners of it, and they've actually helped us out so much. And Frankencon probably wouldn't exist without them. But in June, they're doing Spawn of Scarefest, and it's going to be a smaller show in a hotel. But they're going to have they get for Spawn of Scarefest, they get like Skeet Ulrich, and they have big name actors that are still currently working and stuff like that. They got Matthew Lillard a few years ago, and
That's
they
cool,
get Robert Englund. I've known them for 4 or 5 years, and they've gotten Robert Englund twice. They had Clive Barker last year, or 2 years ago.
I would love to meet Robert Englund.
Yeah, and even with Robert, he is going to be at a show in October in Nashville, so you may want to check that out. I think it's called the Nashville Celebrity Con.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
he's gonna be there. I mean, you gotta if you. The way I see it is none of us are, getting any younger. I mean, I regret not meeting people where I've had the opportunity to.
Right.
And, because some of these celebrities, I mean, you don't know how long they're going to be doing cons, because
Exactly.
it's hard work. Like, people think it's easy, but even just sitting there and signing autographs and greeting people and all that. So, I mean, I know they love doing it, but it's only a matter of time that con's going to be somebody's last. So
exactly.
I always say if you think you want to go meet somebody, meet them.
Yeah,
meet them while you can, because you don't know if they're
and even going
it.
to a show. Like, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, I've always wanted to go to Frankencon," and it's like, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Frankencon's not going to last forever. I mean, I'm not, I'm not going to last forever, and I don't know what's going to happen after that. So, like, if people want to come to Frankencon, this is the best year to do it. I mean, we're in our 5th year, and we've ironed out a lot of the kinks. We're a safe show too. I mean, we hire 2 police officers for the entire weekend, so they hang around, and they're actually part of the entertainment. They're hilarious. They love doing our show, and but they make sure we're safe and nobody, cause any trouble or doing anything they shouldn't be doing.
That's awesome,
that's
man.
Awesome.
Yep. Well, you got anything else you want to add before we cut out of here, man? Sounds like you got a great thing going on.
Yeah, I just really appreciate you letting me come on and talk about it. I love talking about horror movies and Frankencon, especially right now. I mean, we're 2 months away, and so there's a lot to get done, and we try to make it this year. Especially, I've focused on creating an environment where it's not just a hotel. We're gonna try to transform it into something fun and have props and stuff, and our photo, I didn't talk much about our photo ops, but you can go online, click on photo ops. It takes you to a store, and you can see all of them. But our photo ops are a little different than some. We do in-scene photo ops for some people. So I'll be posting. I've posted this picture a lot, actually, here lately, but 2 years ago when we had the Scream Queens in, because I'm such a sorority babe.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's we have a bowling alley backdrop, and we actually had bowling pins that you could hold and all that. And so that'll be the same photo op for them this year. And for the Toxie people, I've actually got oil drums out here in my
Oh,
backyard.
that's sweet.
That
Nice.
that pop. That ironically enough, is a fun fact is when the temperature changes from cold to hot, they randomly pop off like a shotgun. So
Really?
and and they're right outside our bedroom window, and my wife currently hates me.
It sounds like
So
you might have some of those Return of the Living Dead drums, some of that tri-auction out there.
I know, right?
Maybe something else popping out of that thing here in a minute, you know.
Well, Linnea wasn't in that, you know, so
Yeah, she knows all about that.
But so we have in our photo ops. If you go to conventions and you look at photo ops can be very expensive. Our photo ops are very affordable. And on Sunday, we're doing a special Ultimate Scream Queen photo op. So from the first time ever that I know of, you can get Linnea Quigley, Michelle Bauer, Brink Stevens, Neil Keaton, and Amelia Kincaid, all 5 women, for $225 for a photo op for them.
Yeah, I see that. That looks awesome.
So yeah. So the website has a bunch of stuff on it. I'm updating it tonight and tomorrow, especially because I'm off and I've got some things to do on there. But mostly it's updated. I just want to make it all shiny. The schedule's on there too as well. So, but I highly encourage people for the Con-Track app. It's a really cool app, not just for our con, but for other cons too. And yeah, just thank you for having me on. FrankenconTN.com is the website. And then Frankencon TN is most of our socials. I think TikTok is just Frankencon, but Instagram right now is one of our best social media applications, I've noticed. We get a lot of interaction over there and such. So Frankencon TN on Instagram and Facebook. We are on X as well, and I post over there, but we don't have a whole lot of followers there.
Right.
Feel free to follow any of those. That always helps us out.
And we'll be sure to put the links to all that stuff in the show notes. And shoot, Frankencon 2026, everybody go check it out. I know I will be. And for Richard and Daniel and myself, we appreciate everybody joining us tonight. We'll see you at Frankencon. Bye, everybody.
See you. Bye.